Welcome back. It's your boy Javi, and we are here at the Fuck I Had Said. So get ready because I'm with the Run It Back boys and a special guest today. What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, man?
All right, so we got Omega in the building. We've got D-Lo in the building.
Yo.
And our special guest, we've got Tamra in the building.
Hey.
Cha-Cha's not here tonight, so we've got Tamra filling in for a couple of episodes. So y'all about to get familiar with the lady of the house. This is her humble abode. She's the queen of this palace, and she's here to speak. And we're gonna listen. So that's the fuck I had said. Moving right along. This topic today is going to be so juicy. Are you ready for it, Tamra?
I'm ready.
Are you ready for it, D-Lo? Are you ready for it, Omega?
I do have a question about it.
Okay, what's the question?
Go ahead, Nate, and say the topic first.
Okay, the topic of this episode is Rachet TV. Is it just a guilty pleasure, or is it dangerous for the new societal norms?
Okay, so now my question is, what do you consider Rachet TV?
So, okay, great question, because that was where I was going. So when I say Rachet TV, the shows that come to mind would be like BGC, Bad Girls Club.
Love Bad Girls Club.
Love her down. I wanted to be on Bad Girls Club.
Right?
Okay.
I had a friend who auditioned for there, almost got through.
Oh my God. Jerry Springer, Steve Wilkos show, and these are shows that they have a point of trying to get to the bottom of a situation, but it's turned into Rachet TV.
Right.
You've got the Real Housewives franchise. That's Rachet TV.
That's one I was thinking of.
That's Rachet TV. You've got like even shows like Big Brother can be Rachet TV at times.
Okay.
Like Love Island can be Rachet TV at times.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying.
Y'all gonna be talking. Y'all gonna have to have like a little segment on that.
That's what I'm saying. And it's not even just like TV shows. It can even be cartoons that are Rachet too. So you've got Futurama, Family Guy, American Dad. You have all these shows that can be Rachet.
Right.
So my
Big
question.
Mouth.
Very much the tea. And they've even revised shows,
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
That's Rachet TV.
Actually, I will say that the newer Ren and Stimpy that they try to pull off just was not right.
Period.
Yeah. they could have done without that one.
I wish they would have done it right, because that would have been something that would have been cool.
If they would have took it back to its original, it would have been right.
Yeah, but like I see when the question that's formed is, do you see it as just like a guilty pleasure show? For me, when I'm watching it, it's guilty pleasure. Like it gets me gets my adrenaline going, because I'm like, get that bitch. You know what I'm saying?
So,
yeah.
But at the same time, you also have people that that gives them momentum to go out there and do it. Like
they want that to be their way of life.
I need that. I want that. I need that. Like I want my fade. Like, so do you consider like Rachet TV? Is it just a guilty pleasure, or do you think it's a gateway to like the new societal norms and it's very dangerous?
Honestly, I think it can go either way. I think depending on what the show is and how you look and what it will do. Like I think like Jersey Shore is very detrimental to society.
Detrimental?
Yeah, because people want to act like that. You
Which
know
is
what I mean?
getting to the heart of your question.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I would say,
which is getting to the heart of your question.
Now I would say like Cheaters and the new version of it that's on MTV right now, Caught in the Act, Unfaithful, with Timmy Rowland. That right there is a guilty pleasure for us. You know what I mean? Now like we and I never thought I would say this in my life. Omega can say this, but and he knows me. But I never thought I'd be watching shows like Love Is Blind. I never thought I'd be watching shows like what's the other one we watched?
Love Island.
No, I don't watch Love Island.
He doesn't watch Love is Blind.
So Love is Blind is about blind people dating.
The Ultimatum.
The Ultimatum. And then what's the one that they get on there with Kalana? What's her name?
Too Hot to Handle.
Too Hot to Handle. Like
Have
those
you watched
type, like those types of shows. I don't.
You gotta watch it.
Like I never really thought I would watch those type of shows.
You're gonna be mad you waited.
You know, because I just be like, that's just that's too much. You know what I mean? Like
it's too ratchet. It's
not really just too ratchet.
It's too okay.
No, I just never really like thought I'd get into those shows. But I mean, for some.
Like I'm not
for the drama sense, I mean it does. I'm like
those be the best shows for the drama.
It kind of like catches my attention. Like, ooh, what they gonna do next? Like,
because the crazy thing is, I never took you for that. Like back in the day when we worked together at Amazon,
right.
I never thought that you.
And
would
I
be
never
that type
did.
Of person.
See, and that's what makes it a guilty pleasure for him.
Exactly.
And
but
now,
do you also feel like you need to go out there and beat a bitch's head off?
Nope.
Okay. Period. So it's just a guilty pleasure.
Exactly.
On God.
So
but I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it be getting me riled up to want to go out and whoop a bitch's head.
But see, and that's the thing, though.
It's a mindset.
Yeah, I think it can go either way. That's why
I tell myself don't do it now.
And that's why I said it can go either way. Like it can be a guilty pleasure for some, but it could be
a gateway,
a gateway like to a society culture for some people. You know what I mean?
And
because when I was 18, I just knew I was gonna go on The Real World. I did. Yes. I couldn't wait to turn 18.
No, not me.
I told my mom and everything.
Loved it.
I watched
I was going.
I wanted to audition and everything.
Like, me too. Yes. My mom said I wasn't going. That's for people with issues.
It's true, and I got a million of them. Let me get on that show and express myself.
But like the Road Rules.
Yeah,
that was a guilty pleasure. But that was also one to be like, damn, I could go travel on the road with some crazy ass people and do some crazy ass shit.
But did Bad Girls Club not make you want to fight somebody the way they was fighting down? Like I wanted to fight Natalie for talking shit about Portia's daughter, but Portia handled that, and I was satisfied. But no, like people actually like that gives them the fuel. Like, I can do this too. Like, I ain't gonna let nobody talk to me like that. Anybody say the smallest thing, I'm gonna pop off like Lex did, which Lex is one of the baddies on the new season of Bad Girl, the Baddies, which is like a spin-off of Bad Girls Club that Natalie Nunn, who is on Bad Girls Club. Yeah, the I Run LA girl. She actually is executive producer for Baddies. And not just
didn't know that.
Yeah, you also have, and that's on Zeus. You also have Jocelyn's Cabaret on Zeus, and that's very, very, very ratchet. But I like that more than I like Baddies because Jocelyn's actually has an end goal. Like they're fighting or working or dancing for $50,000. Baddies, they just fighting to be fighting, honestly.
There's a show I wanted to ask you about. Would you consider that Rachet TV? Because I know you watch it.
What?
Traitors.
No. I wouldn't consider that Ratchet because it's a game show.
Yeah, but you also said Big Brothers, but Big Brothers is a game show.
But with Big Brother, like you actually see like
it's kind of a crossover between like Road Rules. Real world type shit with something else.
Yeah, the reason that I say traitors is because you don't actually see what they're doing while they're living together. For me, like if it was more like Big Brother.
But now they actually you actually did say Big Brother actually has a 24-hour camera.
Yeah, so you can see them being ratchet and all that. Like
you don't really see the ratchetness until like the reunions and stuff like that. That's when they bring it.
Yeah, that's like then you see how they were carrying on throughout the season. Like we don't get to see that with Traitors.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like but I will say a show that you don't see how they're living on a 24-hour scale. Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Oh my goodness.
Basketball Wives of LA. What is it? Love and Hip Hop, like Ratchet TV.
I would. Yeah, that's what I would consider.
Like, and I feel like those are shows, like those type of shows are shows that are, what you say, detrimental to society. Yeah. Because people want to be like them and they start to act like them. They start to make memes after them, and then you start to hear exactly what these people are saying being said right back to you. And I'm guilty. guilty of the same exact things, because like even popular things that we say like period or type shit or what's another one?
Right.
You can't say that to me, wig. Like those are all things that came from these people,
right?
That we see as guilty pleasure, but it's actually starting to be more detrimental to society because what they're doing is actually being portrayed in real life.
Right.
Yeah, which is reality TV, but these people are actually playing characters at the same time.
Yeah. They're, what was the channel? It was True TV, I think it was.
Yeah, they're putting on for the cameras. Like they might be a little percentage of what they're giving to the camera, but they definitely throwing it on thick for the camera.
Yeah, and it's like I know we talked about it, but it's almost like the RuPaul's drag queen. You know, it's one of those things of like people look at it,
and that's Rachet TV.
People look at it the wrong way. You know, they put on the extraness for the camera.
Yeah,
but they don't see the actual problem, the mindset that some of those queens go through.
Yeah,
you know, and how they actually feel and how insecure they are.
Yep.
So
so Omega, do you see like Rachet TV? I know you don't watch much TV, do you?
No.
I knew it. I just felt it in my soul. In my soul. But
in your soul. Do you
feel like the style of TV show that we're referring to, do you think that it would be detrimental to society, or do you think it's just like a guilty pleasure? Do you see it more being detrimental or more of a guilty pleasure?
All right. My 2 cents come with a disclaimer.
Period.
Everybody likes what they like. No love lost. But my opinion is, on one hand, it comes down to personal accountability.
Facts.
What you pull from it. Not everybody is capable of that. And some people don't think about it at all. Like for real.
What I took away from it is I can't wait till the next episode to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, like if you can put it in a box, you know, and be like, it's entertainment, you know, just like a show you watch. That's one thing. A lot of people can't do that.
Especially these days.
Yeah. Yes. So like you said, in the whole like art imitates life, imitates art, you know, and all that stuff. So it's like some people knowingly or otherwise will come up with ways to justify bad behavior. Mm-hmm. But there's part of the reason why some of these things are like a guilty pleasure, quote unquote, right?
Like you gotta subconsciously have that.
There's a reason why they're still so popular.
Yeah, I'm gonna say they're designed
to suck you in.
Yeah, and kind of like he was saying, he was like, I didn't think I would like this, but you know, this and that. I think it kind of like taps into
She did it. Tamara did it. She sucked him in.
It was me.
That's very much true.
Yeah, she's like, I'm guilty.
And then the guilty pleasure crept into him because he actually started to enjoy what he was watching because of the drama. It's mostly probably what
pretty much.
I think.
Listen, I'll be ready to go to bed, and he'll be like,
"One more episode.
Let's watch that.
Let's watch one more episode, or let's at least see who this is."
And you're like, "Yes,
I'm like,
got him."
But it plucks strings in your mind.
Yeah.
And because like the people who develop these shows, like they've researched, you know, and study this stuff. So it's like it is part of the reason why I don't watch a lot of TV is because if I do, it's usually like historical stuff, things that are informative, because
it can corrupt your mind.
Well, I like, and it's like, even though you're not physically eating it, you're consuming it. So it becomes kind of a part of you in some way or another. And that's why I was
cussing people out the other day.
And that's why I was like,
I need to change the name of my podcast from the fuck I had said.
Hey. No, that actually sums it up. That's actually.
Yeah. I know. You know.
Facts.
But yeah, some people are not capable of recognizing that, like box it up and everything. So it just gets to a point to where, and most people I feel like are kind of like that, which is bad, but that doesn't mean it's not true. There's a reason why you're calling it, is it, you know, like just a guilty pleasure, because it's like eating McDonald's or, you know, candy or something to where it's like, oh, that shit tastes good. You enjoy it, but it's not good for you.
So it's more like, is it addicting? Or is it just
well, that's a personal thing too.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
can
addicted.
you know, oh, facts.
No, I'm not addicted like that.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Right, the statement already said he was addicted to
I am addicted to watching guilty pleasure television shows. I'm not going to say I'm not.
Oh, yeah. But it's the difference, again, like a lot of people don't think about, is like the difference between reality and actuality. You know, the reality is you can be sitting in a room with 3 people and like someone says it's hot and someone says it's cold and someone says it's fine. But the actuality is the room is 70 degrees.
Yeah.
You know? So kind of like you're saying, there's a thick layer between how it actually is, which most people don't get to see or understand, and what they're portrayed outward facing to absorb
in the TV show.
Yeah.
And then they get mad at the characters, and then they end up going to where the characters are, and like that's where
it goes
the mindset of a serial killer. Now we get back into y'all just wait. Later on in this week, y'all gonna hear it. Y'all just wait. Later this week, y'all gonna hear what I'm talking about. So just get ready for In the Mix with D-Lo.
Yes, sir.
Because later on in this week, y'all hear it. But yeah, what do you think, Tamara? Well, you kind of gave your spiel, but what do you think about it? Because we both be sucked into them, so.
We do. And I will say there's some, like Jersey Shore, that at one point I was tuned in every week for. And then now, fast forward all these years later, and they're still doing the same thing they were doing back in 2009. Right. And I'm like, it doesn't have the same hold as it did before. Or like I was saying before, when I just knew when I turned 18, I was going on, the real world. And I agree with Omega. I think it's people having the emotional and mental maturity to differentiate. Yeah. And I think I agree.
To separate, like, that's what they're doing because they are doing it on television.
Right.
But
they get paid for that.
When they cut that camera off, baby, that is not close to what the type of person or what the type of energy
like you said, that's some of it. Yeah. But like you said, they're definitely laying it on thick
there's
for
a
that
percentage.
Camera.
Yeah. So
it's almost like the whole argument over video games. You know what I mean? Like certain video games, does it actually translate into the way people are thinking, or can people just put it as, well, it's just a video game?
Yeah.
Like GTA. Like that was always one that just it's a video game. I can do whatever I want. It just takes me away from the real world. Right. I'm not going to go out there and try to do it, but there is people that will go out there and try to do that stuff.
So back to, I got a question for you, Tamara. Something that you said that you back in the day you had the craving to do the show, but then that kind of faded. And this is a question for all of y'all, but more angled towards you. So do you think that nowadays, with everything that's going on and how so like invested people are in the TV shows, do you think that it's becoming more detrimental to society, or do you think it's still going to be like, kind of like you said, it's going to be like, oh, they're invested now, but it's come 4 or 5 years, it'll be faded?
I feel like it's a bit of both. I do feel like there is a detriment there, just because of the people's mindset these days.
Because of the times we're in.
Yes, exactly. The
Everybody's
times that we're
on the
in.
edge. Yeah.
Exactly. And I think that with those heightened emotions and thoughts and the way people's minds are working right now and how they're wired, I think
everybody's watching Guilty Pleasure TV.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. What you think, Omega?
I think it's a cancer on our society, honestly. With attention spans shortening, the rise of things like AI, and even without all that, like I said, there's this layer and departure from what's actually going on, as opposed to what people think is going on, how things actually are, as opposed to how people think things are.
Don't believe everything you see.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Like, and if you do believe it with a grain of salt, because it's not as quite as crazy as you think.
Okay, have y'all seen the movie WALL-E, the Disney movie, or the Pixar shit? All right, you know when you get to see how people are living on that ship, and everything is like ultra consumerism. Like, I feel like we're at the beginning of that type shit now. So as before, to where it had been not relatively harmless, but kind of benign, you know, it was like it's specific people. Well, nowadays, if we're at a point to where attention spans are shortening, more and more people are paying less attention to the important things. That's a perfect outlet for basically like evil or insidious actors to come in and be like, we'll distract them with this while we do this, you know? But that's me.
And I think
I ain't even have to say his name. He knew I was coming for him, didn't he?
Dun, dun, dun.
He was ready.
You gotta say the best for last.
Of course.
Oh, facts.
That's why I go after everyone. The fuck I had said.
Yeah, the fuck I said. But no, I think it could. So I'm not trying to bring
just say it, man.
Do it. I'm trying to figure out how to word it.
Do it now.
So I'm not putting anything on how people are raised or whatever, but it's also one of those things like me growing up, I knew like what I seen on TV or what I played on video games or movies and stuff isn't really what it is, and it's not real. And some people don't, either it wasn't taught or they couldn't see that, and they feel like what they see is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so, especially like, let's just say, caught in the act, unfaithful. You know, Tammy played that role on, what was it? Housewives. She was on Basketball Wives. And now, you know,
I love Tammy.
She continues that role on Caught in the Act. But you don't, with her continuing that role, is that actually the way she is, or is she actually playing the role for the cameras? It's even like with the one of the dude Ken's that's on there.
I was about to say she's grown since,
but she still has that messiness. Like you can see, like when she'll ask the person, like, you know the answer to that question. Why do you even have to ask that?
Another Rachet TV, Married to Medicine.
I've not seen that.
They married. They ratchet.
But one of the dudes on there, he's like a behavior coach. He's there to assess what you're feeling, but he's low key messy. Like he's one of those you gotta look at, because like his eyes or like his like facial expressions
tell you everything.
It says everything. You know what I mean? Like he'll be like Tammy will say something, he'll like or he just look at him like he'll see something on the camera that the person's doing or whatever, and he'll just look at him like, I don't know about that. I don't know. Yeah. But he'll be like, well, this is what I think of it. But it's like you low key an instigator.
You just showed me everything.
Yeah.
You showed all your cards.
But I mean, but stuff like that, it's just kind of like I think it's the like kind of what y'all saying. It's the way society is right now. Is just there's no difference between what you're seeing to what these people actually are in their actual lives. You know what I mean? So you think what you see is what you get.
Yeah. And for me, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I agree with y'all to a certain degree, but at the same time, I do think that it's a detriment to society, but not in the way that y'all think. Like, not literally right now, it's a detriment to society, but I think that where Rachet TV is now, and as bad as it, like as ratchet as it is, we are, when y'all are referencing, I don't think y'all are referencing for the children that are watching it. I think y'all are referencing for the adults that take it seriously.
No, and that's why I brought up upbringing.
But we got to think of like the underage kids that are watching this. It's ratchet as it is now, and those are the ones that are acting it out.
Yeah.
Because like, say when you were younger, you wanted to be on Real World. So you was kind of like getting in the mindset of being on there. You kind of acting a little bit like that. So that's where I'm seeing the detriment coming, because like, yes, society is crazy right now. So think like those kids have all the time in the world.
Yeah.
They don't have no responsibilities. All they do is watch TV.
And soak that in.
Yeah, and what are they watching?
And that's why I brought up upbringing, because what I was brought up on, like, you know, like especially playing video games, you know, GTA and all that, like that is a video game.
But the upbringing now is nobody goes outside.
But that's the thing though. Like some of these parents aren't really teaching their kids. Like this is fiction. Like this is fake. You go out here and do it, you're going to have some real life consequences.
Yeah, real world consequences.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And that's why so many people are treating the world like it's a GTA game.
Yep. Yep. And guilty pleasure video games too. That's a whole nother one. Yep. But that's the episode for one of y'all segments, not mine.
Oh, I'm going to get into that because they're actually coming out with a new GTA. So yeah, we'll be getting into that.
Yeah, when you're going to get it, nobody knows.
Yeah, but I thought that this was a good topic just because of like all of the TV that's out right now. You got all the different platforms streaming all these different types of television. And one thing that everyone gravitates towards, everybody, you can be white, you can be black, you can be gay, you can be transgender, hell, you can be him, them, they, whatever you want to be, but everybody is gravitating towards some type of guilty pleasure television show, guilty pleasure game, guilty pleasure activity, or they're actually acting out those guilty pleasures in real life.
Right.
So with that, I think that wraps this episode. I think I got good feedback from everybody. I appreciate everybody for being here with our special guest, Tamara, in the building.
Glad to be here.
And my running back boys. What's going on, fellas? Hey, thanks for being here. Not thanks for having me. This is my shit. This is my episode. All right. And that's a wrap on The Fuck I Had Said. I'm your boy, Javi, and I will see y'all next time.